There have been very few knives that I have lusted after as much as this one, and there have been very few companies that have provided such quality. So we're going to take a look at what's inside this box. Don't go anywhere. It's a surprise, and boy, is it special.
Guys, it takes a lot for me to get this excited about a knife. We are going to take a look at the Koenig Arius Mini, and I've been so excited about this coming out, and I am incredibly happy to have one on the channel, especially considering this is a factory flipperless. This has got a factory flipper delete. It never had one. So let's go ahead and get this box out of the way and talk about this knife. And this is probably for me, the best Arius ever. I got to handle the prototype a year or two ago. Bill had it in his pocket and I fell in love with it then. I've always been a big fan of the Arius and even I think it was the Goblin. It was a small Wharncliffe. But I always thought that there was something about the Arius that would lend itself to being more comfortable for me being small. And then when he showed me the Mini, I absolutely fell in love. The fact also, this does not have a flipper. And that's one of the issues I've always had with the Arius. I did a flipper delete for a guy on a knife, a full-size Arius, and I found it to be incredibly comfortable. This is even better. Let's get a couple little specs out of the way. So you're looking at an M390 blade that's been done with a stonewash and a satin. The stonewash is in the fuller and the area here, and then the satin has been done on top. It is absolutely beautiful how they did the two-tone on this. Hollow ground M390 blade in titanium handles. This is one of the smoothest knives you will ever handle. Bill's knives, the whole family, Bill and Krista and their brother, these are some of the best knives you're ever going to meet. The entire Koenig family just is involved in this. Beautiful bronze hardware on this, what's called a cordia pattern, and cordia is cord in Latin or Greek, I can't remember, but it looks like a twill pattern. You can see the cord wrapping feature to it there. Let's zoom in so you can see it. Beautiful pattern on this. It just looks like a mesh mat or a woven basket. And then completely flipperless, so you only can reverse flick it. So these come. Now I've heard a couple people say that there was a couple people that got knives that were not sharp. I have never seen a Koenig that was not just razor sharp, and this is no exception. This is one of the scariest sharp knives I've had come in a long time. But all the beautiful work on this. So really, really light because there's a lot of weight reduction on this. Gorgeous pocket clip on this that is just about perfect for the size. There are no hot spots on this knife. This thing just sits so perfectly in hand. One of the problems I had with the full size was I just felt like I was pressed down in. On this, I've got just about the right grip on this. Even though I do have large hands, this knife feels better as a mini than it does as the full size. It's just a much more manageable package. Now, action on this, guys, you can't feel anything. It is this is up there with other knives that I talk about that are gold standard when it comes to action. The Grimsmo Norseman and some of the other knives. This is every bit as good. Look at that hardware. Look how beautiful this is. So these are about $900. I'm not gonna lie to you. This one was $855 at the show. So I don't know what they're gonna be going for on their website, but I gotta tell you, it's worth every penny. Now I'm going to be carrying this a little bit. I'm gonna be real cautious about carrying it because it is not mine. It hasn't even, the owner of this knife has not even seen this yet. And I'm gonna be real cautious about how I carry it, but this thing is everything I wanted in a Koenig. It's everything I wanted in the Koenig Arius. It's the perfect size. The lack of a flipper makes it even more comfortable. This beautiful area up here where you can get way up on it is awesome. Now, I will say there's a couple small little things that I've noticed. I've had this in pocket today, and this is getting this in hand. I love the fact I'm getting to carry it, but with every knife, there's always a couple little small things. So we are going to have to talk about those. Bill, this does not at all detract. I'm going to send this video to Bill. This does not at all detract from how incredible this knife really, really is. This is probably the best knife that they have ever made. So let's hear from a video sponsor or channel sponsor, and then we'll flip this around and look at a couple little negative things.
Guys, with Halloween officially being in the books, you know what that means. It's the start of the holiday season, which means Coffee Brand Coffee is starting to release some of their new flavors. You can see me opening up the one that they sent me right there. This is the butterscotch toffee. It is amazing. I'm having a cup of it right now. They have got some of the best flavored coffees you're going to find. All of their coffee is roasted on demand when you order it, ground or bean sent to your door. They also have cocoa. They have tea. They have got cold brew bags. And the thing is, now that it's the holiday season, they are starting to do their gift boxes. So if you want to get a gift for someone for Christmas, I absolutely recommend it. There is no risk because it's a money back guarantee if you try their coffee. And you can save 10% with my link. So check them out. Give them a shot. I absolutely love what they're doing over there. Guys, I got to get out of here and get back to filming.
Okay, these are a couple very, very minor things. I actually wish, this is unusual for me to say, I actually wish the pocket clip was a little bit further back, maybe a little deeper carry, because this has got a kind of a tall area. And if I'm going to carry this forward in my pocket, it does kind of dig into my side. And that's because I'm getting older and I got a beer gut. It's just one of those things. This is an aesthetic thing. This next thing, I love a floating backspacer, and it's beautiful that they've done it right there. You can see through there, but it doesn't carry through back here. I wish that was completely floated, like back in here. I don't know if there really was a way to do it, but it would have looked so cool to have that gap go all the way through, that little gap in there. That would have been an awesome aesthetic. The next thing, I'm using this as a finger choil, and while it is really good, I wish it was a little bit more completely rounded. I don't know what I feel about this. Just feels like I'm up on the edge, and that is probably not how that was meant to be used, or it could just be that I am carrying this and I have large hands, and that could be part of the problem. And then the final thing, and this is really picky, but I find it this as striking as this pivot is, almost looks like a jewel. When I'm carrying this, and I was using this in pinch grip, and I was getting up on it, I could definitely feel it. Now, that's probably something I'm definitely going to get used to, because I don't think I would want to change it. It's just a feel in hand kind of thing, because that is a beautiful piece of hardware in there. So really, and I have to bring you guys some negative stuff. It's just the way the channel works. So if those are things that might be outside of your wheelhouse, I think that would unusual for me, maybe want the pocket clip to be a little longer. But what I forgot to mention, guys, can you see that? I believe that is Gen 1 Batch 1, which is definitely a cool thing to have on the channel. So Bill, if you're watching this, this is absolutely the best knife you guys have made. Tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell everybody. This is the best. So is it a yup or a nah? Oh, come on, guys. Of course it's a yup, all day and twice on Sunday. So let's do some final thoughts after we turn this around, and then I'll send you out about your day.
This is absolutely a incredible knife. There is very bad, even the bad things that I said about the knife, I literally had to think really hard about whether I even wanted to put them in, because they're not really problems. This is about one of the best made knives you're ever going to find. And I got to tell you, the entire family that is involved in the process of making this knife, Bill's entire family are some of the nicest people you ever want to meet in a knife show. So guys, we're going to see more about this knife. I absolutely love the fact that it's here. I just can't even express to you how good this knife is. This is one of those times where this video, no matter how good I say it is, you're never going to really fathom how good this knife is. So with that being said, guys, if you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give them a thumbs down. But if you don't like the video, tell me why. I can't change the content if you don't tell me what you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's as simple as like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, hit the bell icon. Make sure that you're checking out my sponsors down below. They are offering a lot of value and discount. Coffee Brand Coffee, Tempered Trail, Doll Strong Knives, all great companies. Coffee Brand Coffee, Tempered Trail have a 10% discount when you use my link, or you can use coupon code Crazy Sharp, all one word, that also works at Fair and Forged Knife Works and Rosecraft Blades. I've got links to all the major vendors down below. I get a cut of that. It doesn't cost you anything extra. I've got an Amazon store. You can take that link and put it in your browser and use it for any Amazon shopping you're going to do. And I've built a public Discord for everyone to use. It's a community Discord, but if you want to get exclusive access to me and to get in on some giveaways, you got to join the membership. There's a private Discord for those guys. I do exclusive content. The baseline and premium guys are entered into giveaways that I do. The premium guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series here on YouTube. And like I said, exclusive access to me. So if you've got anything that you want to ask me, or if you have ideas for videos, you can hit me up that way. You can also do that on a public Discord. So guys, that's it on this one. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I'll see you in the next video. I have not been this happy in a very long time.